Alright guys, welcome to DEFY. This is the JetDeck. Today we're going to be talking about the JetDeck, some of its features, and why it's so flexible, so controllable, and why you feel so free when you're on top of it riding. To get started, it might help stepping back and going back in history a little bit. We've been working on this and iterations of this for about 2 years now. When we started, and still is the case today, the most readily available WaterFlight platform is just that, a solid platform. Your feet are stuck together, and then there's a bearing around the bottom so you don't bind your hose. And having these together, that's great. If you're falling forward, you can push and get your balance. You're falling back, you can pull back. The problem is, when you come side to side, you're still pretty stiff. You know, you get falling, and you can't use, the hose is stiff when it's pressurized. But when you get like this, you start shooting off that way. So that's our current state of things. WaterFlight platforms can move like this and this. So our first, and this was about 2 years ago, we decided pull the feet apart and let you use your feet independently to get some spin. And now, when you spin, you'll start twisting, and it gives you a lot more control. The thing we didn't expect is we can spin a ton all we want, spin in circles when we're right on top of the hose. But when we get in a position where, let's say you're kind of forward, and this happens a lot when you're dragging the jet ski, if you try and initiate a spin right here, well, you're not gonna stay, your body's not gonna stay up and down, because the bearing about which you spin is right here. So it's gonna knock you sideways, and you're gonna spin like that, and it dumps you in the water, or it kinks your hose. So having just independent feet is great, but it points out a huge flaw with having this be a solid Y pipe. So what we've come up with in a year in testing with these hoses right here is a WaterFlight platform that works kind of like a universal joint. You've got independent feet movement, but you've also got this side to side, which means we can be out here and we can spin staying straight up and down. This also, and that was our initial intent, is let's get a platform that lets you spin in any orientation of the hose. What we also, and this is huge, is when you're 30 feet high and you got tons of hose, hundreds of pounds of hose under you, you're agile, you're moving around, no problem. When you're 5 feet high and you don't have as much weight, it feels the exact same. On any other device, when you're 30 feet high, it really feels like you're lugging around a hose. And then when you're low, it acts differently. And then when you're out front, if you try and move like this, there's no resistance at all. On the JetDeck, you have a predictable platform that behaves the same whether you're 30, 40 feet up in the sky, right down on the water, you're going forward, the hose is under you. It's very predictable. And with these PowerLink hoses, I'm getting the same pressure at the nozzles and the same thrust, whether I'm straight up and down or whether I'm pinching them all the way sideways like that. They get the same flow through them through our revolutionary design, which means you just move around all day. There's less fatigue. It's easier to learn. A beginner's coming up and they're going off to the side. They can easily correct and come back. And overall, it makes for a great rider experience. Alright, so that's a quick overview of the DEFY JetDeck. You can learn more by going to www.defywaterflight.com. Thanks for watching, guys.